Welcome to It's Me or the Dog. Since 2005, I've filmed over 150 episodes of my show around the world. And since that time, a lot of things have changed, including in the world of dog training. Though some of what you'll see is still relevant today, there are methods and equipment that I don't use now, including certain ways of dealing with dogs that show reactive or aggressive type behaviors, using vocal and sound diversion techniques, using sprays or removal as a correction, timeouts, tethering, head collars, and martingale-style harnesses. Behavioral and cognitive science has also evolved. For example, the idea of fixed pack hierarchies with dogs trying to take over as the head of the household has long since been disproven. For the most up-to-date information about modern-day positive dog training, you can visit my official site positively.com to enroll in my interactive online dog training courses and find other free resources to help you live your best life with your dog. And if you want to become a professional dog trainer, learn how you can chase your dreams with me at the Victoria Stilwell Academy. Links to both sites are in the description. And now, enjoy the show.
Little dogs. They're fluffy, they're cuddly, and they're very, very cute. Except these two. For the past year, Teddy Pom Pom and Prince Louie have turned a peaceful home into chaos. The ringleader is this little fellow. He's single-handedly destroying his owner's marriage.
It's very difficult in the bedroom because the dog won't leave me, basically.
This is Victoria Stilwell. With over a decade of dog training under her belt, she's not afraid to tell it like it is.
You allow that to continue? Frankly, I can't see why you're not sleeping in the other room.
Throughout her career, Victoria's trained dogs of all shapes and sizes. So far, she's never been bitten. But is that all about to change?
Unbelievable. And the more shocking thing is that she allows that behaviour.
Welcome to Wales, with its rolling hills and tranquil valleys. An idyllic home for lapdogs Prince Louie and Teddy Pom Pom. But here in Abergavenny, small is definitely not beautiful. Teddy Pom Pom, a Pomeranian, may be a little fellow, but he's got a monster attitude problem. And since he arrived in the household a year ago, Teddy Pom Pom has been a bad influence on his once placid sidekick, Prince Louie the Pekingese.
I got the worst dogs in Britain. He attacks anyone that comes into the house.
Thanks to Teddy Pom Pom, Mandy and Martin and their children Kaylee and Martin Jr. can't have anyone around.
They've had all my mates. Teddy, several occasions.
He wanted to rip our friend's throat out. But she doesn't visit anymore. They've bitten my friend's daughter. One friend has nicknamed them Evil and Eviler. Hello, lovely.
No one is exempt, especially Mandy's husband, Martin. He's not been able to get near his wife for over a year.
Let me kiss. Yeah.
If it came to me or the dog, Mandy would definitely choose the dog, I would think. The dogs would come first.
His conjugal rights are being seriously compromised. As a firefighter, Martin risks life and limb, but even after an exhausting shift, he can't even get into his own bed.
Martin does get a bit cross when Teddy sort of dominates the bedroom.
Mandy now wants a younger dog in her life. Perhaps that's what it is. I'm getting a bit older and fat, and perhaps with a younger dog.
Teddy Pom Pom.
Not content with hounding Martin out of the marital bed, Teddy adds insult to injury by urinating on his quilt, humping his wife, and nibbling her knickers.
This is his naughty habit. I'm not sure how he's got hold of those, but obviously he has.
Martin's had enough of this ménage à trois. Mandy only has eyes for Teddy. But even she admits there's a problem.
I mean, I did want a lapdog. Not a lapdog that attacks anybody that comes near me.
Help is on the way. 10 years' experience of dangerous dogs means that Victoria Stilwell is perfectly equipped to take on Teddy Pom-Pom.
It's typical for small dogs to get away with bad behaviours. If this was a Rottweiler, it would be curtains years ago.
Martin marches Victoria straight upstairs to show her what he has to put up with every time he tries to get into bed.
Good night.
Oh, greatest method of birth control, biggest passion killer ever. Teddy Pom-Pom.
Stop it.
Do you have intimate moments? Are you allowed to have any intimate times?
If the child's asleep, yes.
Yeah, if the child's asleep.
And you allow that to continue?
Well, I love him.
Sorry, who do you love more, your dog or your husband?
Well, obviously Mart, but that is my baby.
Sorry, he's not behaving like a baby. He's behaving like a spoilt brat.
What am I going to do with you?
Back downstairs, Teddy is just as aggressive.
Do you ever have guests coming in?
No, not very often. And actually, you're quite lucky you haven't even been bitten yet. We've bitten almost all our friends, relatives. John, our other neighbour, the other evening came round and, well, he just savaged John. Basically, he left with his hand bleeding quite badly.
I'm quite amazed that nobody's reported a dog bite yet.
Well, I think we've just been very lucky, to be honest with you.
If somebody reports him, you have no choice. He'll be taken away and he could be put down. And this cannot carry on.
No. Come on.
The arrival of friends gives Victoria a perfect opportunity to see Teddy and his sidekick Louie at their most dangerous.
Don't put her down. Don't put her down. Don't put those dogs down either.
Okay, I won't.
How do you deal with a situation when you have your niece around?
It's very hard. In fact, it's quite miserable because we've got to lock them up, make sure that no one goes into the room that they are locked up in, which is very difficult. They cry, they're distressed. I'm on edge because I know they are upset.
Okay, wait a second. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You cry, you're distressed, and they're crying and they're distressed because they're upset. What about your guests?
They may be small, but Pomeranians are renowned for their courage and willingness to take on anyone, whatever their size. Teddy's taken this a little bit too far.
So far, Teddy's got away with it. But one day, Teddy will be labelled a dangerous dog. And they will have no choice but to give Teddy up.
There's zero doggy discipline here. Teddy's ruling the roost and family life has gone out of the window.
Okay, so...
It's time for Victoria to open their eyes.
If you could put what a hierarchy of a family should be.
The family agree that parents come first, then it's the children, then the pets. But Victoria has news for them.
This is who is running your household. Yes. This is how Teddy sees himself, as the leader of the rest of the family, as the controller, as the protector. This is Teddy Pom-Pom's house, and you are very privileged to live here with him. Why do you think it has got like this? And so Teddy is trying to control something that he doesn't really understand. It's fearful, he's got a bit more confident, so he's showing all these confident moves, these dominant things, weeing on your bed, at you when you want to come into bed. Things have to change. In order to help, things have to change. You are now going to have to resume the role of leader. Everybody comes first before Teddy.
Does it mean he won't be my baby anymore?
Victoria's laid down the law for Mandy. Demote Teddy to his correct place in the household and his nasty habits should disappear. The humping, the weeing, and most crucially, the biting.
I think over the next couple of days I'm going to have to work very, very hard.
Victoria's first priority is to reclaim the front door, which, for the past year, has been viciously guarded by Teddy Pom-Pom and his sidekick Louie.
Even though Louie was the first dog there and was a bit of a bad boy, since Teddy came, Teddy sort of took over that role. Louie's influenced by that now. Louie's much less of a threat than Teddy was.
Louie is a typical example of the Pekingese breed. Although he'd never start a fight, egged on by Teddy, he's only too happy to get stuck in. But Victoria's come prepared to take on the ringleader.
What I first want to do is deal with Teddy's greeting behaviour at the door.
Her first weapon of choice, the horn. Frank, a family friend, has bravely volunteered to be Victoria's first guinea pig.
This is called sound aversion. And when I blow this and Teddy hears it, oh, he'll go, oh. And I'm going to do this at the very, very moment that I think he's getting a bit too much.
The dog will make a connection between his bad behaviour and receiving a nasty shock, which in turn encourages good behaviour.
You don't look at him, you don't talk to him, you don't touch him. You just stand and do absolutely nothing. Now, there you go. Did he get you? Yeah. He did get you.
The horn scared Teddy, but it didn't stop him biting.
He needs a real shock. He needs to know, you know what, this is completely unacceptable.
Victoria moves up to the next level. Phase 2 of the operation, compressed air.
If Teddy comes towards you and if he's really barky and gets a little snappy, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use air spray. And all it does is it sprays air. Just by him, not into his face, but just by him.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Oh, hello.
Good boy.
All right.
That was a really good response. And all it was more of the sound again, but also the whoosh of air that made him go, We just want to reclaim the doorway. Right. Teddy, it's not your business to protect the doorway. You are in charge of the doorway, not Teddy. And you can say who comes in and out, not Teddy.
Teddy Pom-Pom's power base is slipping away.
Right. Look, if you misbehave, you're down on the ground.
But there's still plenty more disturbing behaviour for Victoria to tackle.
Why does he hump my foot?
Teddy Pom-Pom is a little dog with a big attitude. He's causing a major rift between Mandy and Martin Whiteman.
Martin's got to learn to share me.
He's not allowed Martin to go near his wife for a year. The family are in the doghouse, whereas the pampered pooches get everything their hearts desire, including freshly cooked food twice daily.
The usual meats that I use is sort of a free-flow, frozen type, beef, turkey or lamb. Mm-hmm. And what I do is I microwave that with a little bit of water.
Do you agree with these feeding methods, or do you think it's a little over the top?
No, I just think the dog ought to eat what was given to it.
They're my dogs and I know what they like.
Yeah, but either eats it or starves. Simple.
No, it's not, Matt. Who the do you think you are? In this interview, I'm sorry, I can't be having that. You have no idea, you know the dog will eat.
You can't swear like that.
Yes, but you were me off, telling me they should eat what they, this is totally out of my dogs. I know what they like. I know what... I'll start with this fork in a minute. No, I don't mean that, but you are winding me up, I'm sorry. You were dictating to me that's something that we've gone over. You know yourself how fussy eater Louie is.
Right.
Louie will not eat. Louie is a poor eater.
He eats anything. And that's the truth.
But he never had dog food.
Okay.
Why does this all have a go at me? I don't quite understand what's going on now.
This is sort of very telling. The dogs have so overtaken your life and taken attention away from him and onto them. He's annoyed with it, as I would be.
It's the first time that Victoria has seen the extent to which this family are divided over the dogs.
Wherever Mandy goes, Teddy goes. And she loves it. She loves the fact that Teddy loves her because her children have grown up. They've got their boyfriends, their girlfriends, they're going off and doing their jobs. And the dogs are her babies.
Victoria takes Mandy to one side to tell her some home truths.
They're really sort of almost substitutes for the children that have grown up. They're now two new babies, as it were. Do you think you have replaced them with the dog?
Yes, I do. Without a doubt.
So,
Without a doubt.
You're-
They
you're-
don't sit and catch and cuddle their mammy. They do.
these dogs do. Because they're such an important part of your life, you see yourself more as a mother to them rather than an owner. And they're more babies rather than dogs.
Oh, I know.
And that has obviously contributed to all the problems you've been having.
Yeah. I agree.
It's time for Mandy to ditch the doting mother role and reinvent herself as pack leader, and feeding time is a perfect opportunity.
Take a crisp and pretend that I'm taking it from the food, and then I start to eat as if I'm eating from the food bowl.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because do you know what? The alpha eats first. The leader dog eats first, and the other dogs eat second. So this is just a little fun way to establish again, I'm the boss, because you know what? I'm giving you the food, but I'm eating some of it first before you. As if you're eating from the bowl. So you put the crisp in the bowl, put the bowl up closer to your face.
That's really nice.
That is beautiful.
Mandy reasserting her leadership will also put pay to Teddy's nasty habit of humping his mistress.
Teddy Pom Pom! Why does he hump my foot?
Actually, it's another way of him exerting his dominance over you. Dogs do that to other dogs to exert dominance. You being a leader and exerting control over him means that he will be less likely to hump you in the future.
But until he's learned his rightful place, Victoria prescribes a quick-fire technique to save Mandy's blushes.
I want you to immediately stand up, go,
Marking territory is another way that dogs assert their dominance, but Victoria's got it covered.
If you're there with him, immediately scoop him up, even if he's in mid-pee, because as soon as you bring his bottom up, or as soon as you lift him up, he will stop.
In his old role as pack leader, Teddy guarded Mandy with his life and wouldn't let Martin anywhere near her. It's time for Victoria to put an end to this unhealthy love triangle.
I know the big thing is each time you want to touch or kiss Mandy, Teddy goes for you.
Oh, yeah.
We have to show Teddy each time he misbehaves, he's down on the ground. If Martin goes to touch you and Teddy growls or makes even a little move to go towards Martin, you go and put him on the ground immediately. What we're teaching Teddy is that if you behave, you can sit on my lap. If you misbehave, you're down on the ground. The arm around, lovely. Any bad behavior, put him on the floor right now.
Right.
Boom. You've got to get it right on the floor. That's it. Try it again.
Good boy.
Okay. That's it. Down. Put him right down.
Come on.
That's a good boy. That's
Good boy.
all right. That's it.
Good boy.
It's a breakthrough. Martin can kiss his wife for the first time in a year without receiving a bite. But Victoria's biggest test still remains. Teddy's been dominating the marital bed, and Martin's got the scars to prove it.
I've got something here, and I don't think Mandy's going to like it.
Victoria has firm views on dogs in the bedroom, and that means a big sacrifice for Mandy.
I mean, this is great. Louie's very happy. Tonight, I want you to say night-night, put the beds together in the utility room, close the door, and go upstairs to bed.
Bet. I know he'll cry after me.
Yes. And you allow him to cry. And if he cries for half an hour, he cries for an hour, you allow him to cry because eventually he will give up. If you give in and don't give him enough time to adjust to this, then all of this will be absolutely for nothing, and Martin will keep getting his face bitten each time he gets into bed. It's absolutely preposterous that that happens. We're demoting him. We're saying, you're not in charge of that bedroom up there. That is not your bed. That is the leader's bed, and this is your bed.
I really enjoyed my little cutches with Teddy in bed.
You did, but your husband does not.
Oh, you won then?
It's not that.
Nice.
Okay, it's really not that, Mandy. It's not about him winning. It's about the fact that you've called me here to help with your dogs. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, my baby, I'm going to miss you tonight.
Dare I ask how last night went?
It was really nice. I got to be honest.
What did you think about it?
Well, I could actually hear him. A couple of little sort of yelpy cries, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I was probably worse than him, but nothing. I don't think anything can be as bad as the first night, can it? Really, it can only get better.
It can only get better.
So there we are. As long as Mart's happy.
Damn right. Best thing ever. Dog was in the right place downstairs.
Hey, hang on. We can have him back, mind.
No, we can't.
We can.
He's not allowed back.
Okay.
You listening now?
I'm listening.
Good.
When I came here, I saw a family that were desperate. They couldn't really have got in a worse situation. I think Mandy and Martin will stick to training. I really have faith. They have to.
2 weeks later, and Victoria is back in Abergavenny.
Now, Teddy.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Hello.
Before, no visitor could cross the threshold without risk of serious injury.
Oh my gosh, hello, my
Today,
sweetheart.
there's not a bark or a bite in sight.
That is such an incredible result.
Everything's been absolutely unbelievable. Changed
A
everything.
few weeks ago we would have absolutely dreaded anyone coming here, but now it's no problem, we don't worry.
One of the most difficult problems facing Victoria was a jealous Teddy coming between Mandy and Martin. Is her training still doing the trick?
Very
Sorry.
good. Very good boy.
The chart that I made for you, with Teddy at the top, protecting everybody, seems to have changed now. Now, the people that should be on the top are you. And now Teddy is very, very happy just to relax and say, OK, take over. He's not protecting you so much anymore. And I think that's a much better place for him to be. And a much better place for you to be.
Yeah.
He said, good boy.
Teddy Pom-Pom seems like a reformed character, but Victoria will not be totally satisfied until she's put him to the ultimate test.
Hey, Mum, come on.
2 weeks ago, Teddy was savaging children at the door. Now, he's the perfect pet.
They've had people around for the first time in ages. And to see Teddy and Louie enjoying it, enjoying interacting with other people, and to see Mandy and Martin being relaxed, I couldn't have asked for anything better.
And it's not just their social life that's improved.
Things between me, my mum and my dad are really good now. Teddy's a lot better.
You were happy, and that's the main
I am
thing.
happier. I am
Because, I mean, it was making Mark very miserable.
Sorry, baby.
Everything's great.
Thanks for watching. If you love It's Me or the Dog and want more dog training tips and tricks, visit my official site positively.com. And if you're interested in learning more about becoming a dog trainer, check out the Victoria Stilwell Academy. Links to both sites are in the description. I'll see you online.